Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 4 of the Shogun campaign for Kingdom 2 Crowns. Last time we left it off when we were just travelling to the third island, so we're going to pick it up straight away there and just get stuck in. So we've got a lot of exploring we'll have to do on this island, but first things first, we'll want to get some defences. Right, get ourselves a little stamina buff, because our big old stag's tired. We pretty much just want to recruit a few more archers. We have enough builders that we brought with us, so it's not worth really getting many more. It's worth having maybe one extra just to do a bit of the building work and chopping down trees. There's not too much that we're going to want to do on this island because we can't build the bomb yet, so there's no point in sticking around for too long. We won't really expand our kingdom too much. We'll do the basics, build up the walls as much as possible, get anything with gems that we like the look of. Like you can see just off to the right here, there is the statue for the warhorse and the warhorse itself, which looks pretty funky in the Shogun campaign. You can also see some dead monarch here, and if you've had yourself reset at some point in the campaign, I believe they wear the same colours as your previous monarchy, which you can have a little play around with your banner on here and just change some stuff. But they will keep that colour, I think, on the cape of the dead monarch on the ground there. Let's just go for... yeah, that looks nice. Oh, that changes your guy's armour. Didn't realise that. Could have just picked any guy in armour then. We'll go with the blue for now. Look at all them as well. Very soothing. The greed are going to think we're nice guys. Should probably upgrade the town centre a little bit. I don't think we desperately need walls on this first wave. After all, we've got a lot of archers to help us with. So we're pretty much just doing that so that we've got some more hunting room for our archers, and it also gets some coins. We can save all our exploring for tomorrow. I do want to get that warhorse though. Hopefully it'll be a lot more fun now that they've updated its speed and stamina with the Never Alone update. Dogs barking, so we can tell the greed are already on the way, and we'll be able to see how they get on against all our nice shiny blue armoured archers. Hold 2 greed. You do get a little bit easier waves on the first couple of days on a new island, which is nice. Means you don't have to rush into building walls. You can save the 2 coins that it costs. Right, let's get a stamina buff and go exploring. Again, we're gonna want to make a note of what side everything's on. So keep your pad and pen close, or whatever it is you make notes on. So another mount is this stable horse here, which does have a lot more stamina, but that's about it. Not really worth getting when there's a lot of other useful abilities. Maybe one day they'll just sneak in some crazy update for it. Okay, so we've got a few gems just past that first one. Might as well recruit some people. Oh, hate it when that happens. Always seems like they run to the furthest away one. Don't really need that gem chest. Okay, so pretty much nothing on this side. Just the warhorse that's right by the start, stable horse, and the cliff portal. Don't really need to make a note of anything else. So I suppose we might as well grab these gems. They do take up some space though, so we'll be heading to the boat to get those deposited as soon as we can. That portal's open. Is this going to be the end for the dog? Oh crap. It may well be. That was close. Ran out of breath at just the wrong point. It's fine. Our dog survived to live another day. Creepy guy just sort of disintegrates. And it costs 8 coins, but we'll check that out once we've done a bit more exploring. Feel like the stag's going to be the better choice for the first couple days whilst we've got a lot of forest to go through. Just enough coins for that. Doesn't look like much hunting's been going on. Not on this side anyway. Probably on the other side. You guys are disappointing. One of the big absences on the third island onwards is you no longer have a merchant. So you've got to earn all your coins for yourself, you won't get any freebies. That's fine, you should have plenty of archers and stuff at this point. And look at those lovely accurate arrows. That is the big benefit of having the archery statue, is most of the time your archers will actually hit what they're aiming for. It does help having the stag as well as the archery statue, because it means any deer that you round up are a lot more likely to get killed. I mean, you could look at that as being a benefit or really sad, that's up to you. Quite handy to have another camp so close. Don't really need the extra people, but we're going to get them anyway. The more the merrier. Right, we'll just have a little graze and then head on into the forest. So there's a few potential things to get with gems on this island, other than the warhorse, that is. We've also got the bakery hermit and the building statue, and we're definitely going to want to grab the building statue because that just gives extra health to all of your buildings, or all of your walls, that is. Grab that extra deer, get a nice little group of people going in. I'm not too sure if we're going to need the bakery hermit. I think we can just play it by ear. It's not one that's desperately needed, and it does need you to sacrifice a tower in order to get it, so I tend to stay away from it. You can usually make the trips out to camps if you really need to. Right, so here is our building statue, and we'll just pay for that straight away. You can see there's also an extra little chest here, which is handy, but we are quite close to being full. And that's probably the end of the island. Yeah, we're not going to risk going any closer in case it spawns anything. So that's most of the things we're going to want to spend gems on. Oh crap. Bad timing, that dog didn't give me any heads up. Take my coins and get out of here. So as you can see, we maybe went a little bit late that night, but we were out with all our deer. Sometimes you just lose track of time. Might as well get the boat initially started. You don't get any, I don't think you get any free parts on this island, but we'll see if we pass any builders on the way. Nope, doesn't look like it. One of the things you can see is that nice little bit of glitter around the walls, which shows that they've been upgraded by the building statue, so they've got their extra, I think, 50% health. So that was a nice bit of extra coin that we got there. That is the big benefit of the stab, because that was maybe like 20 coins just for running around and exploring one side. Don't think we really need much else. Just need to upgrade our walls a bit more. I don't even really think we need these archers or all these spare people we've got, but they're part of the Empire now. Might as well make one of them into a builder just to speed this stuff up. Might be handy to have the extra builder when we come back here and are going to need to expand our defences. So now that we don't really have access to any free coins, it's important not to leave yourself without any coins, because you might end up just a little bit screwed. Fortunately now deer do spawn in winter, so even if you've got no coins, there probably will be a way to luckily scare a deer towards your walls. Yeah, it's just best to be safe and keep at least one coin behind so you can at least chop down a tree. Now we're just going to have a lot of waiting around. Gonna probably just wait for the next day, chop down some trees, because why not? Get ourselves a little bit more hunting ground. You can see the archers after the update seem to explore the forests a bit more, which is a bit of a gift and a curse, because it does mean they'll do stuff like that and just kill a random deer without you having to lure it in. But it does also mean they might be a little bit too far away from your walls, and if you do have a portal quite close to your outer walls, that can really screw you over, because they might just accidentally destroy it, as you do. I really didn't need to recruit that guy, but he can, it's just compulsion. I need to have these people. Okay, we've got a good amount of coins. I'm not sure if it's worth expanding one side and getting a few spearmen and farmers, but I think we can just save that till the 4th island, where we'll actually make some use of them. I think 4th island's where I'll start blowing up some portals, so we'll get a bit more excitement then. A lot of this has just been getting ready to, well, move on. Saw it yesterday, but we do now have some masked greedlings joining the attack, so things are getting slowly more difficult. Apparently I don't want to graze. Nope. So pretty much the only priority is to get that boat built. We do still have, I think, 1 or 2 upgrades to do to the town centre, but they've got quite a bit of a cooldown in between, so there's no rush on those. Right, we can head back, see if we've got any more coins, potentially upgrade town centre. If not, we'll go hunting for some deer. Definitely not enough. And I forgot about the warhorse, but we'll grab that before we go. It will be useful to grab some deer right now, so we'll stick with this. We do also have the stable hermit, so we don't have to worry about leaving the stag on this island if we want it later. We'll just be able to build a stable and then get it back, because it spawns, I think, all of the mounts, but all of the mounts that you've unlocked so far. But 2 of them will only cost 3 coins to swap between. So that wasn't the most successful of the deer hunting operations, but this one looks as though it needs to be retamed. Yep. Now let's go have some fun over here, guys. Come on, trust me. I may have lied. Okay, let's have a look at this warhorse. Oh, I don't know, still feels pretty slow. But how big is the stamina? Well, it can run for a long time, just doesn't move very quickly still. It did get a bit of a buff to the speed, but would have been nice to have a bit more. It does have a lot of stamina though. It was able to run quite a bit before needing to slow down or graze. So that's cool. And it does keep going there. Oh, and the walking speed is pretty quick by comparison. I think I'll probably still stick to the stag though. Might be useful to have the warhorse about for taking out portals and having the protection buff that it gives. But it's not a necessity. Right, let's go get our favourite stag back. I may be dismissing the warhorse a little early. Let's give it another day whilst we go and explore and build the rest of that boat, hopefully. That poor creature had like 20 arrows fired at it, and none of them hit. Oh, we must have lost some builders. That's annoying. Get them back. Again, didn't really need to recruit them. Anyone got some coins for me? This might actually come in handy, having the warhorse, because if we end up being out by the boat quite late again, I can always give them the protection buff. And we'll see how well they do with that. Oh, typically just run out of stamina. So we'll walk back and get ourselves a bit of grass to eat. Almost definitely going to lose the builders today, but it's in the name of science, or warhorse science, magic, something like that. I think you need a bit over 100 coins to build all the pieces of the boat. We'll just pay that extra gem in, no need to hold on to it. Really wish those builders would hurry up. I bet they were slacking just off screen. And there's the noise of some greed coming. It's exactly what you want to hear so early on. And there they are. Run, fellas. See, this is useless because the buff doesn't last too long, so by the time the greed's actually caught up with them, they've already lost it. So yes, I think we're going to be abandoning the warhorse. Oh, he got one bit of protection, and then... Oh, they're not even... Leave my dog alone, you psychopath. He came very close. That buff did help that builder get quite far, but not far enough. Fortunately, we recklessly over-recruited earlier. Alright, time to go get some... time to go get a better mount. Because this warhorse is better, but not great. That just feels quicker, and that's... Well, it is quicker. And that's even without its speed boost within the forests. This boat is a bit of a nightmare. It's really far away. Probably should have some more coins before I come out here so they can actually do something useful. Been going for a bit longer than usual. Probably call it at the end of this day. It's just not been a super exciting episode. We've done a little bit of exploration on the third island, but things will hopefully be a bit more interesting once we've hit the fourth island and can start preparing to destroy portals. There's not a lot of stuff spawning for these guys to kill. Might have to just get rid of that camp on the left hand side. Or we'll just knock down some more forest over here, I guess. Love me. Thank you. We'll get the steer eventually. Those 3 coins are worth it, and there they were. So it's handy to do this as well, because it will pull our builders back once they're done with the boat. You can see these builders aren't going for these trees yet, but it will hopefully close the distance a bit. Give those 3 a chance of surviving. Might actually be worth expanding out on the left hand side, but we will probably leave that until the next time. Might as well last the night, just to make sure we can start on a brand new day. See what coins we've got. Disappointed. Guys aren't as good as the Island 1 hunters. They're great. Quite spectacular when all of them fire at that first one and so accurately miss it. Okay, that's going to be everything for this time. We'll set sail for the fourth island next time and finish off the boat and everything. Maybe do a little bit of expanding so we can get some extra defences. But that's it for this time. So if you're looking for more tips and guides, then check out some of my other videos. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.